The 46 Laws of Spiritual Power. Introduction, the awakening. As you close your eyes and take a deep breath, you feel a stirring deep within your soul. A sense of anticipation washes over you as if something powerful is about to be unleashed. You are on the cusp of a transformation, a journey into the depths of your subconscious mind where hidden treasures lie waiting to be discovered. With each passing moment, you can feel the energy building as if a dormant part of yourself is coming alive. It's as if the very essence of who you are is being awakened, drawing you closer to the true potential that lies within. In this moment of stillness, you begin to sense a shift in the air around you. It's as if the universe is aligning to support you on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. You are not alone in this endeavor, for you are connected to something far greater than yourself. As you open your mind to the possibilities that await you, you start to see flashes of images and hear whispers of unknown secrets. Your DNA, the blueprint of your existence, is vibrating with ancient knowledge, waiting to be unlocked and unleashed. You are not just a vessel, but a vessel for something extraordinary, a conduit for the divine energies that flow through you. With each step you take on this path of enlightenment, you feel a sense of purpose and direction you have never experienced before. The power within you is growing stronger, pushing you to explore the depths of your subconscious mind and unveil the hidden truths that lie within. But as you delve deeper into the recess of your mind, you realize that unlocking your innate abilities will take work. Challenges and obstacles stand in your way, testing your resolve and pushing you to your limits. Will you have the strength and courage to overcome them and harness the full extent of your powers? As the journey unfolds before you, the stakes are raised higher and higher until you find yourself standing on the edge of a precipice, gazing into the unknown abyss of your subconscious mind. The path ahead is shrouded in mystery and intrigue, but you must press on, for the fate of your reality and the abundance that awaits you hangs in the balance. With a deep breath and a heart full of determination, you plunge headfirst into the darkness, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. The adventure of a lifetime awaits you as you unlock the extraordinary abilities encoded within your DNA and manifest the reality of your wildest dreams. Will you emerge victorious or succumb to the forces that seek to keep you from achieving everlasting abundance? The answers lie deep within your subconscious mind, waiting to be discovered. That's an excerpt from the 46 Laws of Spiritual Power. Introduction, the awakening. That was the pretty part of the awakening. Now, the ugly truth is, when you approach your awakening, you may feel lost. You may feel loneliness. You may feel like you're alone. You may feel fear, a sense of despair. You may feel and experience confusion. And then something inside of you, it's like the mask has been ripped off your eyes. And then all of a sudden, you find yourself in a different place, a different realm. Truths are revealed to you, and it's like, wow, it's a very shocking experience where you realize that you were programmed as a child. And that all those things that people poured into you, most of those things about this world, how it works, who you are as a person, as a divine being, you realize that all those things, you were just fed a lot of untruths. A lot of untruths. A lot of it wasn't even intentional because they didn't know. The people who programmed you didn't really know that they were telling untruths. Now, some did, right? Some did. But most did not. And so you wake up to this new reality on the other side. And sometimes it's not always a good feeling when you can see, because once you see, you can't unsee. Once you know, you cannot unknow. And you see people for who they really are. You see things for what it really is. And it just leaves you partly feeling sadness and then partly feeling joy, because it's like, okay, at least I know now. There's a sense of relief. I know the truth. You step into this strength and courage of, okay, now I can be who I really am. I can show the world who I really am. And it's not always a joyous occasion. I know when I came out in 2017, it just had gotten to the point where the weight about my sexuality was so heavy. I just couldn't carry the burden of it anymore. I had to just confess it. I had to be who I am. In that, though, I was very afraid to tell my children, because prior to that, I had lived a different life. And that part of me was hidden. I kept it hidden. There were a few people who knew that part of me, but I kept those relationships very hidden, and no one knew who I really was 100%. So coming out was liberating, but it was also me pushing through fear, And then when you go through the awakening, you realize that you have to disconnect, detach from a lot of relationships that you had built that were on shaky ground. This process can take some time, because I went through my dark night of the soul in 2019. I feel like I've been going through the process this whole time. So it's like you have this awakening, and then from that point, you are in a state of becoming. The 46 Laws of Spiritual Power talks about that in the intro, what it's like when you're becoming. So you go through that stage of becoming, and in that you have to detach. You want to. There's something in you that wants to. So you begin to detach from people, places, things. You realize a lot of material things you don't really need, and you just don't have a desire for it anymore. Now, you're going to want some nice, beautiful things. I like for my environment to be beautiful and serene. I like for it to be, feng shui, very good chi. I want good juju in the house, very high vibrating. So you're going to still want that, right? But all that extra, you know what I'm talking about, all the extra. If there's clutter or anything like that, things you haven't used in a very long time, you begin to detach from things. You begin to detach from relationships that drain your energy. And even in that, this process can take a while, because I still found myself people pleasing, trying to support people, help people, be there for people, or just really focusing only on the good and still, ignoring that toxic part. So when you are in a state of becoming, you detach from people, and you shift your energy, and you begin to release relationships that you've outgrown, relationships that are just in disrepair, where there's no resolution, because you can't control who other people are and what they do. You have to surrender and allow people to be who they are, to be free, because I'm free to be myself. And so I have to give that same grace to other people. So when you accept people, okay, that's just who they are, but that no longer works for you, then you have to release and detach from that person and that relationship and just let it be complete where it is. So I went through that process where I just was completing relationships. And I'm still in that process where I'm completing relationships. I'm open now to my soul, my star tribe. I'm open. I'm waiting for people and attracting people who are on my frequency, people who have gone through the awakening, who have experienced the dark night of the soul, people who have released the matrix, detached from the matrix, and understand that we belong to something far greater than ourselves. So that's where I am. Shout out to my soul tribe, my star family. I love you guys wherever you are in this galaxy, and I am waiting for you. I am waiting. I'm open and I'm waiting for you. So that's the excerpt from the 46 Laws of Spiritual Power. You can pick up your copy on Amazon. It's very detailed. It explains universal laws. It explains how you can make those laws work in your life. There's exercises in here that you can do. And then in the very back, there's a daily check-in and a gratitude journal. I'm the type of person I really like to get my thoughts out of my head and my heart, and I put them down on paper. That's also a way that you manifest, you create your reality by writing it down, by scrying, by scripting. You put it down on paper and you manifest that into existence. So that's in the back for you as well. I highly recommend that you pick it up. I'm going to start covering the 46 Laws of Spiritual Power on my website. I'll be doing webinars. I'm not really sure when, like the schedule. I'll put it out when I get everything together, but I'm going to be doing that. And you can find those on imanisankofa.com. That's imanisankofa.com. And that's all I have for you. And until we speak again, be the light.